As far as it goes, it seems really simple and everything, but that took a good 4 or 5 weeks to get those notes down. But once we got those notes, we started throwing more things at them, which we call rhythms. If you're not familiar with that word, that's where we can lengthen or short notes. And so we added some other things in there. And of course, it's just a little bit more trick here. Oh, we got a trick here. And so for our next song, Go Tell Aunt Rhody, we were doing really good, and band, you remember, we got to Go Tell Aunt Rhody, and you all stared at me like, oh my gosh, this looks a little harder. And we talked about it'd be great to do Mary Had a Little Lamb for the next 6 years of band, but the challenge level was kind of old. So we added this to it, and some rest into it, and we hope you enjoy Go Tell Aunt Rhody. So that got us into October, and we've been working on lots of different songs to get their dexterity down, muscle memory we call it, for their fingers as they get these notes. Percussion started having fun by learning bass drum and snare drum and moving around. And so at this point, in the end of October, we start taking the tunes, which are all played together, because it's a lot easier to learn together, to where it's tough, but we break them apart. So they have the same notes, the same song, but we put them in different places. And so this is called a Listen to Our section, and it features each little section throughout the song. Kind of funny when you start, in a good way funny, you start out with this group here, and then you get to watch them go to junior high band, and all the other bands, the rock bands we listen to, the hip hop, all the country, they all started here with Mary Had a Little Lamb, Fab Five, and all that. So to watch them grow is all exciting, and that's what I love about this job. Like a lot of the teachers that work in kindergartens, they don't follow students all the way through the grade level. So that's what I love about this one. The last 3 weeks we've been meeting every single day, and it's been a lot of fun. They've been working on 2 pieces for you really hard. The first one is Mozart's Melody, which you probably recognize as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Can't say that the copyright reasons. And the last one is Jingle Bells. So we hope you enjoy this one, or these 2 pieces, as the band concludes their portion of the concert. So this is Junior High Band. It's made up of 7th and 8th graders. We meet first hour of the day. It's my most focused class I have, or the most tired class I have. I can't tell what's the first hour in the morning. No, they do a great job. They quickly come together after marching season was over with our homecoming festivities that they joined the high school band with. And they did a great job with that and really come a long way. So the program tonight kind of features that, and I've actually kind of up the ante on the music challenge-wise, and it really meant that. So this is kind of a fun group to have. It is a little small. This group here is I hate to say the code groups, so it was really tough to get going, but we really mastered it and got through and kept with it, so we're really proud of it. The next tune up is called Gettysburg. It's a Civil War portrait. It's a little different piece in terms of you get to picture in your head what's going on. And so during this selection here, it's kind of a fun piece for this piece to play. It's called Programming Piece. Basically, the composer has written it so that it's the day of the Battle of Gettysburg, the final day, and the sun is yet to rise, and it'll start slow, and you're supposed to envision the sun coming slowly up, and the fog is rising from the fields. And then after that, when we start to take down the camps and get ready for the battle, so to speak, they line up. And then you'll hear the trumpet call to war as we get into it, and the percussion will start our battle scene. And it kind of concludes with a nice, fun ending that this group really likes. So we hope you enjoy the next piece called Gettysburg Civil War Portrait. The next piece for us is brand new. I try to dig around for music during marching season and try to find something, and I found this one. We just brought it in, and man has really done a great job of it. The last two pieces, this one and last music church, are what we consider a festival level piece, which means when you go to the festival and get evaluated by, critiqued by judges, they're already playing that standard of music, which is kind of fun. They really like to play it. So we hope you enjoy it as well. Like you. Thank you again for coming tonight. We do have one selection for you left, and if you notice in your program, after that there's something else in there. Some of you have been told about it, and some of you have not. I'll let you know after this next piece. But I want to just say thank you again for coming tonight. It's great to be here and have fun. If you're wondering why we're not doing all the bands in one concert, it's because we're up to 4 bands now, which is great. 3 bands works okay in one gym. Having them separated is kind of fun to see the different levels. Students can see how it looks like to be in that next level too. But stick around on April 27th. Oh, I remember. It's a Thursday. Last Thursday in April. We'll have our annual collage concert, so all the bands will be in display that night. And of course, they combine at the end for a piece all together, which is a lot of fun. I do want to take a moment to thank a couple people. In the back of the program, there's some thank yous in there. And of course, I'm not going to read through those, but special thank you to the administration team. Always appreciate their support. Jack Ledford, of course, and Stefan at the Junior Senior High School in Beth Castle. Without them, it doesn't make my day any brighter. So it's great to have them to support us. And of course, the community. Without you and everyone else in the community, this does not happen. So, as I've heard before, the United States is unfortunately one of the only countries that thinks that music and stuff is a luxury. If you go anywhere else, it's pretty much the standard in education. So, to see these students learning other things really enhances everything that they do. So keep them encouraged to stay in with the band, and they do great work. All right, for our last selection, this is Santa's Wild Ride. Santa's a great guy. We all love Santa. He's been wonderful to us over the years, but sometimes he has fun on his sleigh rides. And so on this one, the composer watched his flight, noticed that he was having some issues in the middle. He was just having too much fun. So the band's going to play that for you tonight. It starts with Jingle Bells, which is what they ended with over there in the 5th grade. And then Santa's going to have some wild times here before the band combines at the end and comes to the conclusion of his ride. So we hope you enjoy Santa's Wild Ride, featuring a trombone section.